I've decided that's my new catchphrase for the channel, Zomboys and Ghouls. Yeah. So we're gonna play some Sundered. Bit. So yeah. If you have been watching our channel, this might be old hat, but I played this game on Stadia like 2 years ago, and been recently have been trying to remember what the hell this game was, and it was like a 7-day itch for me, controlling my mind. So finally figured out it was Sundered, so went and bought it on Steam, and I am gonna scratch that itch. Yeah, please join along with me as I scratch this. I just remember loving this game of what I played. I think when I got this, I had just decided I was going to cancel my pro membership to Stadia, and then I never ended up finishing the game. Yeah, I remember really like change my controls because it is not using WASD. I'm going to use keyboard. This is the elder tradition, so it might be a little different than that. Oh, that was a baby alert. Well, that was rude.
Stila gath is really okay, stan vergelensdag. Weekram gaat. Lieve. Wegren met je heffe. Schwang. Wirklich auch Grafief sind schon gehebbaren. Een kansje zeer sterk, fałszyk lejachlia fachmale. Trickscha, verhat, onan, schätzinger vergebs. Bishra sei, gelaf, mikkelweitschwierigli auf Becherkeit. En schrei.
Sorry, I didn't mean to drop the audio. I wanted to make sure I was in Discord.
Let's vergelensdag.
That feels nice. Okay, gonna need coffee. That is our left. Change to eventually when I figure out the airport. Assuming this area is blocked off as well. Okay, the mummy, chill out. What's a place like me doing and a girl like this? Okay, so we need to figure out how to chop. And then later. Research. Also locked. I guess I could attack. Remember correctly, must respawn. I think, yeah, I'm gonna need to learn double jump before I can get up there. Into the belly of the beast we go.
Rekransi Jaila Bakor, Belmali, Liesgaitli.
Triple jump kind of thing. Locked. That looks locked. Just did it instinctually. Clever, instinctive. Boy, I bet I have to shoot something into that to charge it up. Anyway, is there a big alien?
Ausgetragen, glauwamlich, vierisch, der Schrasch aufgehoben, sei verzei, ein Schrachel schwierig, Wache hell stark. Etchrakis auswach. LaughingLich demme eifstas alekt. Jenks haarweg. Wie tasjes het. Starker.
Oh, is that just natural? That happens on the other side. I don't know how I just did that. That must be my finisher. Ah! I like those jumping jellyfish. Is a welcome relaxation. I've been listening to the trial of No Brooks sentencing on the game. I'll pause it so I one trial is just okay. Don't be near them when they leave. You sneaky little bitch. This called. Here's something shiny. And of course I went the wrong way. Look, I never said I was good at video games. Or is this just a trap? There's nothing down here? trap. Hey, that wasn't too bad. My dog cannot really figure out if she's more comfortable behind the couch or her dog. Be kind of cool at some point to get a dog in. Penny, put it on stream. Shit, die. This is definitely different. Is this a different area? Eat shit and die, honkies. Shinies. Oh yeah. clicked out of game by accident. Not be able to click out of the game. I know I have 2 monitors. Relatively simple game, but I just think say it. Eat shit now. Can't catch me on the gym. charge. Okay, guess we're back. Find out a way to turn this fucking power. This power? Power.
Sensuelist fiendliche, der Schrein liegt fiendlichen rein. I tak sein Wein schilderst. Nuchtag fietsele klim heth, het vach, het kisslagen in ikachle, ual vergeps. Reifel is luchte weg, Svenster is die stalekt, Gisekte is die vachmale. Ach lauen, wechlia, nechek da.
Only upgraded it. Yeah, max it. Alright, back to battle.
Etwas gesvau kim hagele, leish liaich, LaughingLich klins dachle, lataig uhe liaich, lai eidach, stachakis ish na.
I'm gonna have to learn double jump. Angry jellyfish on the way. Give me an experience shard. sounds they make. Don't like them, but you can find try not to get royally screwed by the laser beams. And they are persistent little fuckers. Casmini. Charge going into the damage. Hopefully we can use that full charge on one of the laser beams. How clever, isn't it? Oh, that was a oh, fucking god. Any health. Wunderbar. Are these blue ones different, or is it... Ooh, trippy. What is this?
Abraham etwas den Lekdef. Kertz.
Ah, sword fight. Is that just the one thing?
Abraham etwas den Lekdef. Kertz.
Oh, it's a big ass sword.
Atish. Kruchal milach. Ambae moech. Le garutha. Limiksh. Le klinutha. Lithast.
Laser beam. Fuck. Okay, so this is all the stuff I ran through. Dude, I can do my map like a big... Looks like a boss room. Well, let's see if we're ready. I don't like that. I almost dropped my key. Oh! Eat my shorts. First peanut.
Gau Freitag Schralipsch. Ich reif der Starnekle. Feierlich Tau. Kliebe fünf Ramensdasch. Cheliach.
Matthew Divine. Eldritch Energy Turbo. Hey. Up. My gun power up. Slurp, slurp.
Beheiligt eigens yksin og brapskheit. Helvista keifetä styölle villes.
This Eldritch power up. Oh no, okay. See. Double jump. Big sounds item.
Hello, hello.
Hey, it's a Jesse.
How you doing?
They're pretty good. I don't remember how much I love this game. Oh, fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. It's very Metrovania style.
Yes. And I looked through, you know, hundreds and hundreds of lists of Metrovania games to find.
All right. So, you want to try dual streaming?
Yeah, give me a second. I got something set up for. Go ahead and do your screen share in.
All right, let me set that up. Kids are in bed. The house is relatively clean. It is so nice. All right, let's see. How do I do this? Stream Grim Dawn. Yes. Board meeting room. I need nitro for that, so 30 FPS. Okay, great. Go live. And okay. Let me know if you can see it out. Let me make sure the audio is off because I like your audio better.
I can mute you. Oh wait. You talk.
Talking.
I can mute your stream so you can listen.
Okay. But you can still hear me.
I can.
But can the other people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If I can hear you, they can hear you. You're just on my desk. Let me see. There we go. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Look at that. Simulcast.
And your computer's temperature is rising.
You know, if you don't have an app that tells you what the temperature is, you don't have to worry about it.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
How's your baby doing, by the way? I know he was sick.
He's much better. RSV is a bitch, and luckily he's a tank, and took it like a tank, and he's doing a lot better. But, you know, as a parent, you're pretty much always a ball of stress, worried about your children, and there's nothing you can do sometimes, and it's the worst feeling in the world. But other than that, it's all
Especially
sunshine and rainbows.
They're young enough that they don't understand like full-on link, and so you can't like tell them, okay, it's gonna be better. They're just like, why do I hurt? When will it stop?
Exactly. So tell me about this game. What is it?
So you're a female protagonist, and you're running around this area, and there's these weird eldritch gods that are speaking to you, kind of condescendingly, and you're going around collecting energy for upgrades and elder shards for superpowers that they'll get. All these like crazy animals and stuff that are attacking, or like they call them like pathetic worms that are like, fighting for scraps of the elder energy. They don't have the intellect or potential to understand what they're trying to devour.
You know, as your friend for so long, I have come to realize just how much you love the eldritch horror / cosmic horror / weird theme. You really love it.
I do. What the fuck was that? Oh, you only get to do your upgrades when you die.
Interesting.
You return, and then when you return, the map kind of resets and randomizes.
Huh. So you both get the benefit and the detriment of dying.
Yeah.
That's cool. Cool little trick. So right now, I just I got the maximum faction, or yeah, revered faction unlock. So I have all these new cool stuff that I would like to utilize on my armor to give me more resistance. This game is really a game about resistances. If you can max out your resistances, you'll do well. If you don't max out your resistances, you're not gonna have a good time because you're gonna die. And I'm on hardcore.
Gonna have a good time.
I'm good. All right, so.
Ooh, shiny stack of.
I see it. He's not dying or opening. Unless there's something you need to kill first.
Oh, that
like
pillar
that.
is blocked. Sucked into the ground.
You's gonna die?
Yep.
I remember a couple of my friends were telling me about it's this niche horror writing style about I can't even remember what they're called, but it's in essence like weird inanimate objects begin having sentience, and like there's this society that has to like quarantine these particular objects. Like your toaster oven suddenly becomes sentient, and it's a code 42 or something, and like there's all this jargon and language. And have you heard of this before? Am I ringing any bells? Okay, I'll have to ask them again what it is. Yeah, it's like it's this horror style of writing, and it's just a big ass forum is what it is, and everyone is like a relatively amateur writer, and everyone writes their, it could be like a funny horror, like again your toaster oven is on the fritz and it's sentient now and it's starting to do this weird thing, or it can be like really crazy, like the entire world has been engulfed in this cosmic horror sort of shit and you're screwed. But anyway, I'll ask them. Holy shit, was that the map that you're looking at?
That was just like just my initial map.
Wow, it's pretty big.
Wow. Power up?
Alright, I'm gonna take on this Aether Warped Totem now. Let's see what happens. Should give me a lot of XP and goodies. Daddy needs a new mace.
I think one of the reasons I had such a hard time finding this game was it sort of rides the line between eldritch horror and sci-fi.
And it's so niche.
Have you seen John Carpenter's In the Mouth of...
I have not.
That is one of my favorite horror films. It's definitely very eldritch horror. Stars Sam Neill of Jurassic fame.
Ah.
Who is hired by a publishing agency who publishes like this universe's Stephen King. and he's gone missing. His new book is due, and people are going crazy. His books have a certain effect on people, like give them nightmares and shit like that. Like, best-selling author in the world, and they need to find out where he is and get his manuscript because it's like due for publishing. So, the insurance adjuster, along with one of the like in-house investigators for the publishing agency, go on this journey to find the dude, and they end up in a town that only exists inside of his books, and the town is populated with characters that only exist inside of his books as well.
Whoa.
And it's this whole like play on like what is sanity versus insanity. Like, if you are the only remaining sane person in the world, does that make you the only insane person in the world, and everybody else that is insane is sane? And like, if enough people have a certain view of reality, does reality shift to conform to that point of view? And it's just so many weird like meta topics in it, and it's just one of my favorite little horror films.
I feel like Matthew Colville was talking about this recently in one of his videos, because I remember him stating he was talking about cosmic horror and horror themed stuff in his most recent video, and I was thinking the same thing, but I think he mentioned that movie. I don't know if she likes cosmic horror, but she is a really big fan of horror. She loves horror. She loves all the Stephen King books. She watches a bunch of horror crap. I am not a horror fan. I don't like them. I think that the world is dark and dismal enough, and I should watch only Disney and happy movies.
Right.
But that's just me.
What I'll say about this, the In the Mouth of Madness, is that it's not even like cosmic horror until about halfway through, and it's not like super gruesome. It's like 80s John Carpenter movie level of horror. So it's, you know, it's not over the top. Oh, that looks like another. Oh, this is the pillar area or another one. How did I get?
Who's on lockdown?
My character. I just.
Aaron hates it when I do that. That was a joke in case anyone cared. Especially if Aaron ever listens to this, which I know she won't, but... Right. Toss a coin to your licher, I just noticed that. So, what do you think about Henry Cavill leaving The Witcher?
I'm pretty bummed.
Same.
I'm sure Liam Helmsworth will do an okay job. I really like Henry Cavill, and I don't care about
I feel like, reading between the lines, I feel like he's leaving not just because of Superman, but also the writer's take on the show.
I read that too. You know, whatevs. If it's what he wants, it's what he wants. But I would just wish Netflix would get rid of the writers.
Seriously. Like, he cares about the franchise. He's read all the books 1,000 times. He's played the games. Like, he is adamant about his role, which is why he's the best Geralt. But, you know, preaching to the choir.
Yeah. I really want to hear this fucking dish on what it was, what creative direction they're taking it in that pissed them off.
Yeah, like the inside scoop.
Inside Scoop, what you gave Aaron last night. Heyo!
Kind of hard to do that while she is in Louisiana, so.
If Wi-Fi closed. Okay, wow. I gotta get a triple. Electric worms that drop from the sea.
Ooh, so I have a question for you.
32.
What does Diav care about?
Well, I have a question in response. How long has it been since the events of campaign?
Well, I have no answer for you because I haven't figured that out yet.
So that really depends. So I think you said like 5 years had gone on between campaign 1 and campaign 2, right?
Because that was your daughter, so yeah, I think that was it. Yeah.
So it was about 5 years, and then we maybe played. Oh no, and then passed in our campaign because Drago and Spider had their children.
Yep. It was
So
multiple.
it's been at least 10 years, plus whatever years we're putting in between then and now. So, what does Diab care about at this moment? Still cares about Katarina, obviously, but he does that from a very, very long lens. I think we'd have to roll to see if his dragon love survived the events of the of Rise of Tiamat.
Oh, yeah.
So we'd have to roll, because if she did, they would have definitely gotten back together for a tryst or two. Like I don't see them as like lifelong time partners, but she always valued his intellect, and he was just madly in love with her for a variety of reasons. So yeah, I think that would be a really big thing, whether or not she survived.
So for those who don't know, Diav is an original character from our first campaign that Jeremy played, and he was a very interesting character. I love Diav, but he was definitely the problem player in the good way. For the DM for me, I was a young DM. I didn't know how to handle crazy wizard shit, but Diav was always the one to like solve problems and always had a tool for everything, and was a lot of fun, of course, but always thwarted the DM's plans by doing something crazy, which is great now that I'm a mature DM and understand that a little bit more. But while it was happening, I was like, fucking Diav.
Fucking Dia melting my creatures on round 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, so like here was my like post game synopsis of what he did. Like he obviously took care of Katarina. He definitely still has like a soul jar / clone facility for her, but she's so powerful that he hasn't had to use it, since the events of campaign 2.
Mm-hmm.
He has used his ridiculous combination of simulacrum and wish to just enrich himself, but not for the point of having riches, because he basically what he wanted to do is go around and open up branches of like public libraries for people to be able to share knowledge, but in the same vein they would be easy places for him to travel between around the entire world, and for him to acquire hard to come by tomes and stuff like that in the guise of keeping knowledge alive. Because he also did, like, at some point he really like leaned into worshiping Agma. It was like the god of knowledge. So
It was Mistra.
No. Rhiannon's character was Mistra.
Bronte,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was definitely an Ogma follower because he didn't really trust Mistra because he had tried. I think the name of the other god is like Bobakin or something like that. I forget what it is, but it was another god of magic. It was like the god of the weave before Mistra took over the weave, and that was the tome that he attempted to like learn ancient secrets from, which was really a trap by the mother of beholders, uh, and that's what caused him to go gray and for Katarina to be sucked into
Yep.
torture. So, so he's been doing all that. So I mean, like he cares about his branches, but not really. Like they're really just for him to have a place to transport to and whatnot. Um, I think he just cares about like understanding, and I think that applies to understanding the limits of magic and understanding why the weave exists and understanding that once you know the rules and know why they're in place, then that's the time that you start breaking them. And I think that
And you can
that's
cheese them.
exactly. And I think that that's like that leans into the whole level 20 to 30 power dynamic is like, okay, well, he's spent the last 15 years now that his daughter's safe and he doesn't have to worry about money and he's not only super powerful, but he knows some really fucking like he like I wouldn't say he runs the Harpers, but he's probably the most powerful mage in the Harpers. And they know that, and so I think that there's always this like tension of like, well, we might need to take him out one day, and he's like, well, I might need to take out all the Harpers one day. like, um, but like, tie that in with him knowing a level 20 cleric, him knowing, Mod Dib, who's fucking like super, as far as I remember, like his post game stuff was he got super tied into the politics of Waterdeep. So, imagine a level 20 wizard with Mod Div's morality and how far he could lean into the political side of fucking that entire town. Um,
Speaking of,
Hello.
hello. Yes.
good timing.
Um, and was it Spider that no that was her other what was Sam's character
Seraphang.
Seraphang, who was a ranger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember
Beastmaster.
what she ended up going off and doing at the end of the campaign. We'd have to ask her. I think that she was a princess, like a fae. She was like a fae princess, right?
I honestly do not remember.
I think that's right. This whole time, my fucking mic has been pointing at the sky. And then who else? Baranti stayed in one of the strongholds from the Princes of the Apocalypse campaign.
She stayed in the monastery because she had a temple made.
Yeah, and she was helping other Kalishtar who wanted to follow in her path of binding to, quote unquote evil spirits to rehabilitate them. But like, yeah, a level 20 cleric of the goddess of magic who binds evil spirits to them to rehabilitate them, like that's a friend in your corner that people look twice at trying to come after you,
Mm-hmm. I wonder how Bronte and Mod Dib are gonna get along.
Not great, Bob. Telling you right now.
Dan, what character was Dan?
Smith.
Smith, right. Well, yeah, fucking
Smith
another cleric who's the fucking like who's a smithing cleric of the dwarven fucking smithing god. So like just the friends that he's made along the way make him not only like a formidable opponent, but like a heavy target on his back. I think on all of their backs. I think that target only
talking about?
grows as they progress towards level 30 because then, gods start taking notice. And, while some gods might welcome the demigod like level characters, so other gods might find that a little A, offensive, or B, threatening.
That's one of the things that I have to deal with as a DM is so when I designed the new campaign and my new setting, I actually made the pantheon very much like a Greek god pantheon, where they're like a bickering family sort of deal, because you need to humanize the gods if they're going to be involved in the campaign, because you guys are going to be level fucking 30 and you're most likely going to be meeting some of them, so I need to give them a personality, I need to give them like personification. So that was actually is a huge challenge for me right
So,
now, is coming up with those ideas.
yeah, in that note, can I wax about Critical Role's pantheon right now for just a couple minutes?
Sure.
Okay, so I love Critical Role. Let's put a period and a dot on that. I love Critical Role. I love the whole gang. I love Matt Mercer's style. Um, the one thing that I am a little bit like meh about is how standoffish the gods are, and I know that's part of all the lore. Um, but like the fact that they're not only standoffish from the mortal realm, but each of them is locked in their own little plane where they don't really interact with each other, and they just kind of do their own things over their own planes. It like, for me as a kid who fucking like, I think I was around 8 years old when I stopped believing in Catholicism. And I was in love with reading about Greek and Roman mythology and Norse mythology and especially Egyptian mythology. And there were these, like, rich stories of the gods interacting with people and like and just being little bitches, and they were again very humanized because of course we created them.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, like, when Brennan Lee Mulligan uh did the
Yes.
apocalypse, and just how
Yes.
human he made the oh, what's the fucking name of that god? Was it
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus? Yeah. um
I got
that's what I
chills.
loved. I loved Brennan Lee Mulligan's take on that. Um, and so no shade on the Critical Role team, but what I love is I love that kind of fucking like, oh, you're gonna use my name in vain. Well, let's see how you like it when I throw a lightning bolt through your chest, kind of, or I turn into a
when
horse and fuck your.
when wait a minute. I don't remember that. So
Oh no, I was just talking to you, Jeff.
oh, got it. So spoilers for the Calamity, minor spoilers for the Calamity sessions that they had. But when Brennan Lee Mulligan, said in the voice of Asmodeus, he was talking as Asmodeus, and he said, "I I created hate and lies. I created lies to make the love and the truth that much more appealing, that much more important, because without lies, the truth is like it's
Is
nothing."
nothing. Yeah.
And I oh my god, so freaking good.
And that
What
other part where he was like, the arrogance to think that you could redeem the father of lies, that I have anything to be redeemed from. Like that, just that pure arrogance of the gods, which is exactly what you would expect from them. Um, yeah, I don't know.
so good. Get goosebumps every time. Brad, did you see Calamity?
No, not yet.
All right, you need to watch it because
I
it's
know.
phenomenal. The internet literally exploded. Like even people who are not into Critical Role said that Calamity was quite possibly the greatest D&D show that has ever been produced.
I remember seeing a lot about it on Instagram.
If you also haven't seen the Court of Fey and Flowers from Dimension 20, it was phenomenal. I listened to it throughout my cruise, and it was phenomenal.
That's also Brendan Lee Mulligan, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the Dimension 20 team.
Yeah. So Brad, how are you? How's life?
Good. Waiting for dinner to be delivered.
What you getting?
KFC spicy sandwich.
Nice. Oh, that makes me want Popeyes.
I watched some Hot Wings yesterday, and
Oh.
I need hot chicken.
Which one did you
And
watch?
Watched one with Bill Burr, the one with Ken Jeong, and the one with Gordon Ramsay.
I love the Gordon Ramsay episode. I love his episodes.
Yeah, it got me craving for that, and I was like, well, I could learn how to make that, but no. I'll just order it. It's probably cheaper.
I will say, if you need a good recipe on how to make wings, I got you covered. As someone from Buffalo, New York, I know my wings.
I just I've made wings before. I just have to dial them into the oven.
Do you have an air fryer?
No. I prefer the oven. A little bit more old fashioned, I guess.
If you ever get a toaster oven / air fryer combo, which is what I have, highly recommend it, because air frying it really makes a difference.
I love my air fryer. I think we got ours for like $75 from Walmart on.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out.
Yeah, Black Friday's coming up.
Yeah, that's honestly what I wait for. If I ever need a big purchase.
Alright, here we go. Celestial Totem. Whew. This one's gonna be a big one. I remember this one, and usually these big old tentacle cosmic horror sort of deals come out. Here we go. Oh, wow! I cannot move!
Very different games.
They're both kind of cosmic-y horror. Why is this guy running away? Why is he running away from me? Why is he not attacking me? What is going on? Why can I not whack him? Just come here. Okay, he's now in a corner. And he just decided to... Oh, there's two of them! Oh, there's two of them and I can't escape. Fuck.
Jesse, if you're gonna whack a guy, you should at least ask him nice.
Oh, wow. Stupid dinosaur, get out of here. Why are you even... There's three of them! Holy Jesus, there's three of them. Alright, let's deal with...
Streaming last night, I did not fix Skyrim.
You did not fix Skyrim.
Script extender did not want to work.
Oh, man. Did you install Script Extender by itself, or did you run it from Vortex?
I tried. I did end up fixing it today, and I did test it myself. I previously tried to do it just off the website because I knew how to do that. And
wait,
that
so
wasn't working for some reason.
Why aren't we doing a triple stream right now?
I don't know that I can do a triple stream. Mostly just because I'm running your stream off of Discord, and I don't think I can pull another game capture.
Okay, we need to get like another screen capture. Do you have a third monitor somewhere?
No, but I did see. Sorry, hold on.
Holding on. Gained 11. Oh yeah.
What did I do to deserve this on?
What is going on?
Dealing with some stuff right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Hey, if I had to deal with my onslaught, you have to deal with yours. One-handed mace.
Holy. What was I saying?
You were talking about...
Oh, I did see there were an option in OBS to have somebody join your stream via a web browser, but not sure how that works.
Are you using just streaming from OBS?
Yes,
or are you using-
BRB wife's call.
Tell her we say hi. Got any big plans for Thanksgiving?
Family has not finished plans yet. We are notoriously late. We figured out like 2 days before,
Nice.
but it's always good. Just hate cleaning up.
Oh, worst. We're hosting. Well, we're going over to our friend's house for Thanksgiving. They're kind of like they adopted us for Thanksgiving, which we love. And then we are also hosting a Thanksgiving Friendsgiving on Saturday after Thanksgiving for my biology graduate student association. Pretty much all of my biology friends are coming over.
Nice. That'll be fun.
Yeah, except Aaron will be at work, so I'm a single father again, and I'll be
Ooh.
hosting. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it's probably be fine.
You hold the baby. All right. You hold this child. All right. Make sure they don't kill each other. All right. Let me get the ham.
Oh, you're a ham person, not a turkey person?
I love ham. I'm all about the ham. I'll
Honestly,
eat turkey
prefer-
with enough gravy, but ham all the way.
I prefer ham. It's the superior meat.
It is.
Well, I don't know. Turkey sandwich, pretty good.
Yep.
Little
But
bit
again,
of-
got to get a lot of mayo or extra stuff on it.
Oh, I'm saying like, take the turkey leftovers, put them on the bread, put a little bit of stuffing, a little bit of cranberry sauce, just a little bit of gravy because you don't want too much with the cranberry sauce, and you toast it. Perfect.
I'm back.
Don't stop. I'm so close. Jeremy, ham or turkey?
To eat by itself, ham. To put on a sandwich, turkey.
There we go.
Although
I will
good
fuck
turkey
up
leg.
just if I have cold ham in the fridge, I will just eat it. What is this? I just found a new region. So we were talking, Brad, about wants and desires of characters. Last I remembered, Mod Dib was getting into the politics scene of Waterdeep. What's he been doing for the last 15?
Well, I assume it was. I can't remember if there was a king or if it was like an elected council. But he would probably be trying to, keep himself in power for life, since he doesn't die. But be benevolent, I guess.
Benevolent,
At this
huh?
point. Well, I think you kind of have to be. Also, it's a lot easier to be in power for a long time if you're benevolent.
It's true.
Very true, especially with the Harpers up your ass.
Yeah. Well, one of the... So, originally he
creepy.
wanted a bunch of souls to kind of get out of his contract on his own terms. I'd still like all my powers, but, that's one soul against 1,000.
So that's the other thing that I needed to talk to you about. Yeah, you may have lost your warlock abilities through your fiend, but you may have gained some warlock abilities through other entities. Now, obviously, I'm sure you
could
want to
Diav
keep
be your
your...
patron?
Oh God, no. However, so the question is do you want to keep your Pact of the Fiend features, or are you okay with being a warlock with different features?
I would have to check them out. I assume I would probably want to change just for a little bit of, obviously for the flavor and a little bit of difference. But
I just know
still
you like
feeling-
using hurl through hell.
Yeah, that one's it's a good one. I like that one. Yeah. Could we do like a combination? Like because he hurl through hell a lot with him. It's kind of like a learned memory, not necessarily a power. And everything else gets changed around.
Sure, we could look at like a dual sense sort of thing. Maybe it would do the exact same thing as hurl through hell, but we'd flavor it like hurl through Elysium or something like that, or Elysium.
Hurl through heavy.
Yeah.
Well,
And
that
do
was
radiant
just quite.
damage.
Instead of doing damage, it does healing.
Oh shit! You send your
You're a
buddy when he's
healing
like
warlock.
almost dead.
Yeah.
Shove him through.
That's
It's
some
just
fun.
like it's like a spa day, but it's condensed into 6 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
I like that. Actually,
Wait, so we would have Bronte, who is a mystic cleric. What was it? What's the subclass called? Is it mystic?
Cleric of the magic domain.
Okay. Which is, she can heal and all that. We would have Muad'Dib, who might be benevolent and also might be semi-healing. Who else? If
once
Smith
per day.
returns,
Once per day.
Once per day, yeah. Well, other warlock abilities maybe too. Smith might be back, who's another cleric with healing abilities. If Dan chooses Smith, I don't know who he chose yet. How about you just all fucking be clerics? Why not?
Nah, definitely playing D off.
I want to rip souls at people. It's fun.
But bad souls. You want the bad souls, not the good souls.
I can do both.
But you just said you're benevolent.
Wait,
But
that's the air he puts.
adventurers
Ah.
who might want to protect Waterdeep stick them in a construct body, and you don't have to pay your guard. Well, probably have to pay them, but you don't have to feed them. Cut some costs.
Neutral is what I'm hearing.
That's not evil if they agree to it.
It's true. Maybe. I'm liking these ideas. I'm already getting DM ideas, and I don't want to tell you because I feel like some of them are pretty fun and good. I'm seeing conflicts already, and I love it. So, what would Muad'Dib care about? Like something that he would fight for, die for, and just minor things that he would stand up for, like a kitty cat that he loves or something like that. I don't know.
Well, if he's been in the politics of Waterdeep, he'd probably, fight for the city. You don't spend enough time. Well, some people. I don't know.
Would he have aligned with any of the factions in the city?
I don't know. I think he would prefer to be a wild card. But might depend on, if someone was able to convince him. It would have to be a role play. But, he's a mechanical man.
I wonder if we might, or me as the DM, I feel like I want to switch some of the lore around a little bit. In essence, just reskin it. So yes, Diav is a part of the Harpers and stuff, and yes, you're involved in Waterdeep, but let's call them something else. They still do the exact same thing, but let's call them something else just
To
in case.
place it into our world.
Yeah, to place it into our world, exactly. But it's all the same concepts.
Brad, I was just thinking that if you're mingling with high society, which of course includes Diav and a lot of the other people, it could be theoretically possible for your Smith and the Harpers to create a much more human-esque shell for you to be in.
Yeah, instead of a cult made golem, be more like specific. Super.
You know, made in a cave with a bunch of scraps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy.
So, side note, this past Sunday was my BGSA game, Biology Grad Student Association, and with a bunch of friends, but a lot of people couldn't make it, so it was only 3 people. And so what I decided to do was just kind of send them on a mini adventure that would just be really fun and flavorful. In essence, it was one of the characters' boyfriends wanted to go buy her some jewelry and presents and stuff, and so he left and then never came back. Well, they had to figure out where he went, and they couldn't find him until they received a letter that pretty much said, like, hey, I'm sorry, I need to break up with you, I need to figure out what's wrong with me first, and yada yada. And it was beautiful because they played into it really, really well. They role-played it really, really well. But also, if you read the letter carefully, every first letter of each sentence gave away the code, which was captured, and then the word Czechnins, which in Embla, there's a jeweler called Czechnins. They did not figure that out. And until like the very end, they had to like figure out, track him, whatever, and it took a long roundabout way to do that. And then they figured out where he was and then saved him. But it was fantastic. I was very, very pleased with it. And then, of course, the boyfriend said, "Did you get my message? I sent you a letter." And she was like, "Yeah, I was pretty frazzled when you sent it." He's like, "Oh, there was a secret message in there. They kind of made me write it under distress, and I wrote the secret message so that you would get it." It was just really funny.
You should have known I wasn't the brightest tool in the shed. My favorite one of those is always saying, "I'm not the sharpest cookie in the shed."
I thought you were gonna say, "I'm not the brightest crayon in the shed."
Christ on a...
There's a lot of harpies around you. Birds or something. It's a lot of red.
I am dead.
Nope, you're gonna pull it out. Nope, you're dead.
Fun. BRB.
He's getting his chicken.
Chicken. I should probably unlock the door so Rihanna doesn't have to slam into it.
Did you say that you guys were looking for a house still?
Yeah, we'll probably resume our search in like late December. I think our lease isn't up until like April or May, so.
Yeah.
Hopefully the housing market will crash a little more in Phoenix by then. Very least, hopefully they finish development of a couple apartment complexes to drive prices back down.
Yeah.
I know unless I get a fucking raise, like a good raise next year, if they raise our rent again, we're not going to be able to afford to live here.
Oof. Well, if you need help with the process, I've done it twice.
Oh, absolutely. Our best friend also, they bought 2 houses too, so we got good company all around us.
Oh yeah. My inventory is full, damn it.
Seems like that happens a lot in that.
Oh, it does. It definitely does. And I have it filtered so that I receive no common, no magic items, and only rare, epic, and legendary, which I think I'm going to start clicking off rare because I have almost 1,000,000 iron pieces, and I don't think I need more. So at least my inventory will fill up a lot slower now.
Well, if you guys ever get a chance to go see the musical 6, I definitely recommend it.
What's it about?
It's about the 6 wives of Henry VIII.
Oh my.
And each one of them is like each one of them is a amalgamation of different pop stars, female pop stars, and like their musical styles and everything.
Interesting. But it tells the story of like way back then with Henry VIII.
Yeah, like basically what happened with each of them.
Hmm. I feel like a lot of musicals have some major cringe on it.
Dear God, I feel like maybe too low level to be here.
Ooh. This belt is a level 75 belt, which I just turned 77. And it's looking pretty good. With vitality and bleeding resistance. +1 to all soldier skills. Whereas this gives me some elemental bleeding and poison resistance and poison health. Ooh, that's tough. But it also gives me some good health restore, which I really need. I think I'll keep it.
An explosive death awaits your foes. Night.
That's what I tell people before I go into the bathroom.
One of my last Taco Bell sauce packets.
The last Taco Bell sauce package for William there.
Someone was lonely at the factory, apparently.
These guys have so much health.
Find a good mace. I want an upgrade.
Hold on, sorry.
Reese home.
I think so. So, how far are you into the story? The
Grim Dawn. Let's see. So I actually switched characters because Jeremy is also streaming, so I figured it wasn't really a big deal if people didn't want to see it. But this is my soldier and shaman build. She is level 77 and has a full devotion tree all filled out. For like her path, she's mostly physical damage and internal trauma damage, which is kind of like a bleeding time over what do you call it? Damage over time sort of deal. And she hits things really hard and causes a lot of trauma. But yeah, I just wanted to switch back to her because this is a hardcore character, and she is on ultimate difficulty, the hardest difficulty, and I think I can get her to level 100, which is not an easy feat. And we'll see what happens. But what I'm trying to do is just make my way through and find some gear, but I don't really know what I'm looking for. I just want a better mace, better weapon. But I think I'm actually gonna, once I get this waypoint, I think I'm gonna switch back to the other character that was my Arcanist and just start laying waste that way. But in essence, it's I was in the middle part of the second chapter, which is right where my other character is going to be. So let me get to the other character, Winterflower. Oh, damn it. This game also has like many expansions. Ashes of Malmouth and Forgotten Gods are two big expansions that really added whole new zones. They pretty much could be their own game, and they're pretty awesome. That's why I love this game. It just has so much to it, so much lore. The writing is okay. I do enjoy it, but it's not like anything crazy. It's well done, certainly, but like you play this game to fuck shit up. I don't necessarily play it just for the lore.
It's not the main focus.
Yeah, the main focus is killing things fast and getting experience and getting loot. And of course, relationships. Getting good reputation. Jeremy, you back?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, I saw you started to play.
Rhiannon got Inara some new pong balls, so she's crazy right now.
Go to the Rovers. I don't remember if I did the Rover camp yet. Nope, I did not. So let's go through this. Gotta get that reputation. You know what game Sundered kind of reminds me of? What is it called? Will o' the Wisp? Ori and the Blind Forest? Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's on all of the platformer.
Have you played it?
I have not, but it has been well recommended.
I also would like to recommend it to you.
Thinking once I beat Sundered, I might get some other platformer games as they come on. When I was searching for what the fuck this game, I saw a lot of really fun looking work. I also really need to stream some more Sunless Skies, because there were a couple viewers that really liked it, but it's one of those games, if you don't, or Sunless Sea, if you don't fucking like play it consistently, you get completely lost when you start it back up.
Yeah, the journal.
Yeah, I would have loved a remastered version. Had a proper question.
How old is the game?
Damn, there's two.
There's too many of them.
I just saw wife butt. It was nice.
Did you say your wife's butt?
Yup. It was not. I will perv on you all I want. I'm your husband.
Sunless Sea was 2015.
Okay.
Sorry, what did he say?
The Sunless Sea was 2015.
Oh, okay. They made Sunless Skies, which I know was all right, but it wasn't as fun as Sunless.
Hard to capture the magic of the original.
Yeah. And to be fair, I only played maybe about 20 hours of Sunless. Those are games you really have to pour a lot of heart and soul.
They're not casual games at all.
Yeah, no, you have to commit to them.
Brad, play anything recently that you really enjoy?
Anything new? No. I'm coming up on the end of a playthrough for Fallout New Vegas. Sorry, my mouth is a little bit tangy right now. It's going for mostly energy weapons. And I'm just finishing up all the side quests and companion quests. But, you know, I played it a bunch, so it's not anything else. It's fun to play.
I wonder if we'll get the Fallout 4 New Vegas mod before a Fallout 5 comes out.
Yes. I would say yes, just because this is working on Starfield.
I guess that's true.
Then they're going to Elder Scrolls 6, and then Fallout 5. So, seeing Fallout in about 10 years.
That makes me a sad panda.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what the modding community's for. Although
Bethesda really owes a whole lot to the money.
Seriously.
Though they did get bought by Microsoft, and Obsidian also got bought by Microsoft.
Oh my god. Yes, I know exactly what you're hinting at.
So Microsoft could be like, alright, you guys are getting bought. Yeah, I gotta put it out for 10 years, give it to someone else to do it. Even though Obsidian is making their own
Elder Scrolls type game.
Yeah.
Which is called Avowed.
That's the one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
When's that
When I
due out?
saw that, no, I don't think anyone knows yet. It just looked amazing. It's only a cinematic trailer too, but I don't care. I want it now.
Yeah, it looks
Have I think I've talked to Brad about this, but have either of you seen the cinematics for the old Star Wars: The Old Republic game?
I don't think so, no.
Those are some of my favorite cinematics in existence. We can watch one together if you want.
No, I just blew out my eardrums.
You blew out your ear.
Yeah, I looked up about just to see if they had a release date out. They do not, but they had the trailer on their website. So, you know, I'll give it a quick watch. And there's no volume control.
Map, map, map.
Yeah. Does say Windows 10 PC. So
Oh, yeah, because they already announced Windows 11, right?
late 2022 or early 2023. Allegedly.
Nice.
God, I hope Starfield doesn't blow.
Yeah, after Bethesda kind of rocked the boat for a few other releases.
I wouldn't say rock the boat. I would say drop the ball.
Fuck the
Dropped the
monkey.
ball.
Bowling ball right on their toes.
Well, I haven't played Fallout, so, you know, I don't really have a horse in that game.
Really?
I know
Most
I
likely
probably would love Fallout, but I never got into it.
I just really like the setting and the lore. Even though, that changes every other game.
All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna watch my 2 favorite cinematics from Star Wars: The Old Republic. I have to switch screens. Hold on.
Do I need sound?
Just the stream sound will be fine.
Okay.
Switch. I have to switch my capture. Oh, you know what? I'll just use our Monday game. There we go.
Yeah, I'm really hyped for Avowed. Forgot how kick-ass that trailer is.
Egads.
Oh, it's not gonna have me on ads. How awesome!
What is that squeaky squeaky?
That's Inara with her new Kong balls. She's so happy.
Aww. She sounds happy.
She's got 3 of them, and she is just fucking overjoyed. Okay, let me switch the. All right, and we're. This is like the first one that came out that really got my boner for Star Wars back.
Our time has come. For 300 years, we prepared, we grew stronger. While you rested in your cradle of power, believing your people were safe and protected. You were trusted to lead the Republic, but you were deceived. As our powers of the dark side have blinded you. You assumed no force could challenge you. And now, finally, we have returned. deceived. And now your republic shall fall.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking epic.
Right? And then I'll just play you my second favorite one. This is actually, I think, from the most recent update, which I haven't played in a while, but I always watch the cinematics because they just really fucking just turn my nether region. Here we
What year did this game come out?
go. At least 10 years ago, if not longer. It's kind of defunct now.
When Disney took over,
Yeah,
they
it's
erase the
exactly.
history.
Yeah, and I think World of Warcraft is just the workhorse that keeps running, and yeah, a lot of these games like kind of fall up against that end game content problem where once you've done everything in the game, it's hard to keep somebody paying $15 a month to play. Okay, let me turn my image. Of course, I'm a Sith lover, so they're both Sith trailer.
Focus, Sahar.
I did it! Did you see? Wow.
I know it is difficult to accept, but the Force has chosen you. Destroy this machine and all records of it.
Yes, Master Orr.
Marcus. Traitor. Go, now!
Sahar? Is that you?
You're too late, Marcus. Focus, Sahar.
I did it! Did you see? Wow.
Will you be taking both children?
No. The brother shows little connection with the Force. Sahar. The Force has chosen you.
Sahar! No!
I sense your past, Padawan.
Can't take her!
Your pain, your
is how the Sith and Jedi maintain control, revealing the ways of the Force to some, and keeping it from others.
Sahar! Don't listen to him!
How many were left behind, so that the Jedi could play God?
Well done, young one. Now give it to me.
You could have saved my brother.
What?
Was I chosen by the Force? Or you?
Now's not the time.
Do you know what it is your master just destroyed?
Sahar, listen to me.
A machine built to find those the Jedi didn't deem worthy.
Silence! Give it to me. Now, Padawan!
It's not too late. Give me the plans.
No!
We can still find your brother.
I've only ever protected you. You must trust me.
Very well.
Sahar, I'm sorry.
All your life you've been in a cage, Padawan. When you're ready, break free.
Ugh.
Wow.
So good.
Neat.
Whoever the fuck makes and directs those trailers should be making fucking just content with that technology.
And honestly, I know nothing about the background. I know nothing about that world that they were in. I know nothing about anything, but I was invested in all the characters. God damn it.
It's so hard for a trailer.
I know they always. I had so much fun in that game.
And it was an MMORPG.
Yeah, I mained a Sith Juggernaut, which is like a tank. But I had a secondary bounty hunter healer, which was kind of fun back in the day. They've changed it now, but you used to have like basically back to shots where you would fire your gun at your allies and it would heal. It was pretty funny.
Like stab him in the back with a healing thing.
Yeah.
And then...
Hit him with the healing mace. All right. Are you done streaming, Jess?
No, I'm still streaming
Oh, well, it says you're not streaming.
on Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may have stopped it for whatever reason. Here we go.
All right. Let's switch back over.
Did you guys ever play Pirates of the Caribbean Online? Jesus.
No. I didn't know that was a game.
Yeah, it was like I think it was early 2010s. pretty fun. Got canned by Disney at some point, and some people were just like, "Well, we really like this game, so we're going to take the source code and put it up for free online."
Honestly,
Kinda
that's
like-
how it should be.
That's what people were doing with the classic WoW until they released the
Because Blizzard was like, wait, people actually play this?
Yeah, we can make
make money off of this. Kind of the same for this old game that I used to play, MapleStory. It was such a grindy, crappy game, like definitely pay to win and just very monetized to hell Korean game. But damn, was it so much fun. And I always wanted to like find an unlocked version of it where you could just get everything that you want out of the game without having to pay money for it. But it's still active as a game, so.
Excuse me while I get railed by this level.
Not NSFW. Content now.
Wait, aren't we all? One game that I'm excited to play around with is I just found out about it because of TikTok, called Pokemon Infinite, where you can basically fuse any two different Pokemon to create a completely new.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard of this.
Does it color me in? Fucking worst time to click it.
I've been reading Guy Sanders, if you guys know who he is. He's the How to Be a Great DM YouTube.
Oh, he's Bernie's.
What? Is that a joke? I don't understand. Tell me more.
I'm out of the loop too.
Sanders, his last name's Sanders. Bernie Sanders.
Oh, got it. No, it's like an SCA sort of name. It's like Slanders.
Like
Schlong. Yeah. Sure. But anyway, he came out with a book, a Kickstarter that I backed, and it's how to create epic campaigns and how to be a great GM. And like I'm reading them slowly, kind of getting through them. How to like build your world slowly. Granted, there's so many resources out there, but I think his method is really, really good. So I've been reading through it and trying to make it as I go. The new campaign that we're going to be running soon. Oh yeah, max level on Arcanus. Let's do this. What do I want?
Fucking... Oh, look at that. It's a power up.
Have you guys tried to play Greedfall or seen anything on it?
I have not tried to play. It has been recommended to me by Steam a couple times.
It is pretty good. The combat system is doo-doo.
Unforgiving?
Bad.
Oh,
Bad in general.
Yeah.
Doo-doo.
Like, a lot of good ideas there, just...
Poorly executed.
Yeah. That's an understatement. Like,
What
I
sort
couldn't
of
learn...
shit are we looking at? Like, what sort of things are in the combat system that you don't like?
It's... If you've ever played Dark Souls, it's like... kind of Dark Souls, kind of MMO type of combat. It's, third person. It's just all of the creature's movesets are too fast to dodge. So you can dodge, but you have to be borderline psychic. And
Or
there's a lot of
preemptive, yeah.
yeah. Well, no, you have to be psychic because it's like, oh, they just finished a move. They're not going to attack right away, and then they hit you with a triple combo, and you're dead. And you're like, cool, awesome.
Please, sir, may I have enough?
Yeah. And I mean, it's fun enough. I like the rest of this game. Like, I like the level up systems and all that. It's just either I'm extremely bad at the combat, or it's just not good. And I refuse to take responsibility. But no, I've had a few friends play and they had the same issues. So I think it's combat. Have to stream for you guys sometime. It's hard to really explain what the issue is.
Ooh, I just picked up a rare offhand with fire damage and aether damage in it. And that is what we use now. Ooh, actually, but this fire and aether damage is also better. Even though we don't use Colidor's Tempest anymore. Yeah, I'm actually going to keep it. Yeah, it's way better.
Brad, do you own Divinity Original Sin 2?
Love
I
it.
do indeed.
I might see if I can get that on sale, and I would like to start a campaign. It'd be kind of fun to play online.
Would you like to play with us?
I have played it. I think you can play up to up to four people.
Yep,
Oh, nice.
indeed.
Maybe if I can get it on a really cheap sale, I'll get Rhiannon a copy too.
Ooh.
It is a lot of fun.
I think
It
she'd
is
like that.
unbelievably fun, but I don't know how it would be with 4 people. That seems unwieldy, which will be even more fun.
It's not as bad as you would think. Played with 3 people before. That was pretty good.
Did one of you have an ally or lone wolf it?
One of us had an ally. We were all pretty new to it at the time, so it helped out a little bit.
Yeah, if you're playing tactician mode, it can be pretty tough.
I've been getting a little bit of glitching on my system, which is probably because I just have too much shit open, but I think I'm gonna stop stream.
All right, sounds good.
So either one of you is good to pick up the stream, if you stream Grim or Skyrim.
I think I am good for tonight. My neck has been hurting me and I need to go to bed.
Well, it's all up to you in your 70 mod Skyrim game then, Kertzy boy.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I love you guys. Have a good night.
Good night.